Kylie P. I recently found your channel and have been binge watching your videos like crazy in quarantine. You've done some pretty amazing things with your platform. What is, in your opinion, the best experience or opportunity you've had as a content creator? I know you've collaborated with some amazing people and published your book, attended forums, etc. Are there any specific experiences that have impacted you the most or been the highlights of your time as a public figure? If so, what makes these things so special? Okay, thanks for this question, Kylie. First off, I'm just kind of answering off the top of my head here. I didn't really prepare an answer for this, but I liked the question, and I do have a specific thing I'll bring up at the end, but there's a few other things I'll talk about first. I never imagined when I started this channel years ago that it would grow to this size, or that I would still be doing this after, and make it a profession, make it something I do. That alone, just having this and being able to do this is itself quite awesome. I'm kind of living the dream in a number of ways here. I'm not exactly financially living the dream, but creatively, I guess artistically, or I guess in terms of what motivates me and keeps me going and gets me up in the morning and makes me, happy to be doing what I'm doing. This work is definitely that most of the time. Definitely has its doldrums, definitely has its difficulties, and some weeks are definitely easier than others. But I would never trade any of what I'm doing here for anything else, as far as I can tell so far, right? I mean, unless I guess if I got a job as like a Lego engineer, that might be kind of cool. But okay, as far as opportunities go, though, as far as, what has this done for me in terms of putting me in a position for things, well, I have met an awful lot of amazing people. It has also, through the work I've done, been an enormous part of my own recovery and reacclimation into the world from Scientology. It's funny, I still talk about this after all these years, like this reacclimation or recovery, like it's still going on, but it is. And every person I've interviewed, every therapist, counselor, sociologist, anybody really that I've talked to, through my channel has been helpful to me. Educating me, helping me deal with certain problems I've had, stuff like that. So, a little selfishness there, I guess, in terms of motivation, but it's been wonderful for that. Didn't really expect that at all, by the way, as in terms of doing this. I was, talking to these people like Rachel Bernstein, Natalie Feinblatt, Janja Lalich, right? Getting these guys on my channel was like, I didn't get them on so that they could be my therapist, but that's what happened during the course of talking to them. And of course, when you give examples and talk about things and you're sharing ideas back and forth, then of course stuff's coming up for me. So that's been an opportunity. Traveling and going around and meeting people in different parts of the country, different parts of the world, and interacting with them, sharing my ideas with them positively responding to them. There's not really anything else like that. So I don't know how to explain that except to say that it is very validating. That's kind of cool all by itself. But the number one thing that this is going to, and the thing that opportunity-wise or job satisfaction-wise or opening up doors for me, the opportunity to help other people has been the number one benefit of doing this job. I kind of really get off on helping other people, and I obviously don't mean sexually. I mean, in terms of morale, in terms of my world view and how I look at my life and the satisfaction I get from, what I do with my life, helping people, hearing back from them, emails, tweets, social media, whatever, in person. It's harder to describe that feeling than it is to describe the feeling of the fact that anybody wants to listen to me in the first place. The helping thing is for real, like bucket list life goal kind of stuff. Like, it's really important to me, and it's really the thing that keeps me going. Sometimes I'll get, I'll be down in the doldrums about something, or I'll have somebody who's given me a particularly harsh criticism about something, and then I'll get an email from someone, that tells me their story and tells me how my work has helped them. And these are totally random, they just kind of come in every now and again. And they just make my whole day. They just make my whole week. I mean, it's a whole different day for me after I find out that I was able to do that for somebody, So, so I'm sort of stumbling around here, but I think you get the idea. And that's how doing this work has changed me and gives me the satisfaction I guess I crave, or I'm looking for, I'm trying to, to produce, so that I want to keep doing this. And so far it's been great. So there you go.